Hello, it's me again, the buyer, and today we're taking a look at the first results of the 1960s Le Mans Challenge. That means scrutineering, qualifying times, and the results of the beauty vote. I will show the entries in ascending order with regards to the result in the beauty vote. So the longer you watch, the more beautiful the cars will get. Stick with us and let's go. First one in the list is Vento, with a lot of engineering time and production units wasted on safety, something that's not required. It also looks a bit like a boat, that's why it suffered in the beauty contest. Pasta al tonno with a very odd engine capacity choice, just getting into the 4-liter class. Probably not the best choice. Also low drivability with 14.5. An SS Commodore is the first one to be disqualified due to the irregular use of tire quality. 8 quality where 0 was allowed. Sheikh Mansour, a solid entry hampered by its massive snorkel, so that probably did not help in the beauty contest, but in general solid car. Optimus Alpha does not spend a lot of time for repairs with reliability of 60.5, else pretty solid entry, pretty decent pace for a 5-liter GT car. NDD with a highly tuned and reliable pushrod flat 4, 68.1, the engineering probably could have been spent on a bit more power. Otinator is also in the bin with plus 13 tire quality. Tunis is out with an engine engineering time of 331. This is the record in the competition. 120 was allowed. Almost challenged by HFBM with an engine engineering time of 265. Probably due to plus 5 family quality and double overhead cam 4-valve. Also it's the heaviest entry in the competition. R. McDuck with a solid build, first one to break also into the 5-point score in the beauty vote. Riley Banks with a brake tech pool of plus 5 is also in the bin. Noah C with again an odd choice in engine capacity. The 1.3 liter engine lands in this 1.6 liter class. But also the tire width it used meant it had to go into the 1.6 liter class, so it's not a fluke. MR Rondini with a special transverse front wheel drive car, quite efficient. We'll see how well it does. Stale Mahoney, drums in the front, discs in the rear, whatever it takes to make it quick. Sure as can be, average engineering build, but very special from the outside. The Bradvan could have used a few more points in the beauty vote from my point of view. Riley, quick as always, but losing a few points in the beauty vote here with the Sephoros RR RSI. Camaro 735 unfortunately also lands in the bin with tire quality 8. The Raketost or Raketost by Albert is a solid build, but suffers a bit from oversteer tendencies. We'll see how it does in the race. Delta Z, our first 6-point car, is among the lightest in the class. It's also very, very quick. Guy Incognito with an Australian entry, a pretty solid build. 3-valve single overhead cam is unusual, but it seems to work. This battleship by Morosa is the most powerful car in the race with 467 horsepower. Howler Automotive also as one of the typical suspects when it comes to speed, with a stupidly fast entry, a few points more than Riley. It will be quite interesting in the race. Baz OMG with a pretty unreliable and thirsty car, reliability at 26.7, so we will see it quite a bit in the pits. Donut Snail with recirculating ball steering in the turbo. It's a bold move, it seems to work, good build overall. Ham's entry into the smaller sports car class unfortunately goes into the bin with production units of 139 for the car, 125 were allowed. The almighty Twingo enters a French car, obviously fuel efficient, obviously slow, so it's the least powerful and slowest entry, but it's very, very efficient. The MIG also enters a very efficient car. It is quite heavy though, as it is using a convertible body style and not just a roof chop. RGS Racing with a solid entry, really fast without using aero quality, so maybe a bit more could have been possible there, but yeah, decent pace for what it is. NCR also with a solid entry, quite heavy for the class it is in the 2-liter sports car class, but solid job. Destriga with a beautiful GT, from my point of view, could have used a few more points in the beauty vote, solid build overall. Dillinson with a balanced and beautiful build, uses monocoque although no safety is required, so maybe the engineering time could have been spent somewhere else. Very special car by Mission System, rear engined, gets away with drums all around, pretty much Tatra looking, very well done. KB's entry is not as pink as in this picture. Unfortunately, we noticed too late that the materials didn't import properly. Probably could have scored a bit higher with the proper colors. I'm sorry for that. Machalel with a quite unreliable entry in the 2-liter GT class, so hopefully it will not spend too much time in the pits. Dog Slappy with a massive V12 entry from Ireland, and as it should be for an Irish entry, it is thirsty as hell. The complete opposite is this car, our veteran Norman Vauxhall with the BMMA Goldfish. First one to reach 7 points and also very efficient. Metalhead 42 also enters the heavily contested S3000 class. The speed is not quite there against the very strong competition. And Hillebrand Motors in the same class, 3-liter V8. More speed, not up there with the Top Guns, but a solid build. Then we have Happy Hungry Hippo with a very reliable sedan. but it's also slow. Cake Ape enters a massive car in the 5-liter class. For the sheer size of it, it is pretty quick, but sometimes size is not everything. Kargarth, the Wolf Rattler, revs all the way to 10,500 RPM, is very quick for a 1.6 liter car. Gas tires and oil with a decent build, just the last bit of tuning is missing, so it's also not up there in the S3000 class. Then the Dutch Little Tulip is entering, also in the big class and for the sports car prototypes, scratching at the 4-minute mark, so not up there with the very good ones. Then a pretty well built 850cc sports car by Banana Soul, revving all the way up to 10k RPM, eco carbs and the lightest in the competition. As a contrast, here's Texas Slav with a proper American entry, 5-liter V8, very thirsty, very massive. The quite beautiful Nightwick by Martin 2005 unfortunately goes into the bin due to 3 tire quality. Then we got Maverick 74, very soft dampers, cost a lot of drivability. I don't know the reasoning behind it, but it seems to work. It has decent speed for a 3-liter GT car. And here we have the car from the future by Denicoptero. Quad Eco Carb, recirculating ball steering and drum brakes. Whatever it takes to be fast. Then the D Inferi in the S3000 class, very nice looking, almost disqualified with engine production units 0.3 over the limit, but let's round it down, it's in. We cannot say that about CH Flash though. He is 1.5 over the limit in engine engineering time. 1.5 rounded down is still 1 too much, sorry for that. Then a beautiful D-Type inspired entry by Portal Cat. The second car to go above 8 points. Highly efficient, very quick for a 2-liter inline 4 car. The Asakura Seishin in the GT 1.6 class. Very beautiful, very detailed. Goes into the top 5. Very well done. Also almost disqualified with 0.2 engineering time over the limit. OT Motive presents your favorite slipstream partner with -15 aero quality. Massive, massive GT car, very nicely done. Then P3 goes to Prium in the duck nose, unfortunately disqualified with car production units at 150, the limit was 125, sorry. Second place overall, Ivan Smith, a very slow GT car, but absolutely stunning. Top speed in 3rd gear, -10 aero quality, but look at it. But our winner by a huge margin, and look at that score, 9.5 points. Oriology delivers when it comes to design. Very solid engineering as well, so a very well-deserved winner of our beauty vote. Here you see all of the results again. We have a very tight fight also for overall win, I would say. That will be pretty exciting to see who will turn out at the top in the end. But let's admire our top 3 finishers here for the beauty contest a little bit longer. I would say at least half of the field delivered really nice cars. I'm sorry for those who landed in the bin, who will not participate in the race. But thank you all anyway for entering. It was a lot of fun taking a look at all the different choices you made, taking a look at all the different designs. And I'm looking forward to see you all again next time when we take a look at the race results. Until then, bye bye, thanks for watching.